Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So guys, in today's video I wanted us to talk about emotional intelligence, aka EQ. So what is EQ? Because I mean most of us know IQ, right? So what in the world is EQ? So I'm just going to read a definition that I found on Google. And they say that EQ is most often defined as the ability to perceive, to use, understand, manage, and handle emotions. So it is the ability to communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. So why in the world did I think that, we should be talking about EQ? Why in the world not? I just feel like personally, I don't know if anybody else's experience is the same as mine, that we focus in so much on IQ, intelligent quotient, than what we do on EQ. And our EQ is just as important, if really not as important, as IQ. So where IQ is your ability to apply your mind, to apply knowledge learned or just general knowledge, EQ is your ability to use your emotions, your ability to decipher feelings. So the reason I say, and this is also based on actual research, the reason why I say that EQ is just as important, if not as important as IQ, is because in everything that we do in life, whether it's at work, in relationships, in friendships, everything that we do in life, how we interact with people, will be determined by how good or how high, our EQ is. So emotional intelligence is the ability to know yourself and know what you're feeling and be able to pinpoint it to why you are feeling this way. But not only that, be able to also manage and handle and deal with whatever it is that you are feeling. Not being overwhelmed all the time by your emotions. Yes, it's true, we have anxiety and all those kind of things that you can feel overwhelmed by your feelings and your emotions and what you're going through. But for the most part, EQ is just being able to say, okay, I'm angry right now, and I'm angry because of 1, 2, and 3, and I need to calm down. Like I need to, pull myself towards myself. But not only that, because we are forever in relationships, we are relational creatures. And so in as much as you have to deal with your own feelings and understand your own feelings, you also have to be able to, understand the feelings, or at least be open to, seeing other people's feelings and understanding them differently. So EQ is not just about you being able to, identify and manage and handle your own emotions. It's also about your ability to be empathetic with other people, to understand how other people feel and why they feel that way, to be able to pick up on cues, Not everything everybody says is the truth, We are so used to, hey, how are you? I'm good, and you? I'm good. Like nobody ever says, no, I'm done, like, ugh, it's over, and we need to be able to see beyond, just what people are portraying towards us. And that's a part of EQ, being able to hear through the sarcasm, being able to see through the lies, or being able to see through the anger to the heart of the person that's actually hurt and is hurting and is broken, that is a part of EQ. And no relationship, none whatsoever, whether it's at work or it's personal, no relationship will ever work if we don't work on our emotional intelligence, if we don't work on how we deal with feelings, both our own and of the people that we are in relationship with. So EQ is about knowing what emotion is appropriate for what situation, okay? You can't now be, with a grieving family and there you are busy, making jokes and completely disregarding what people are going through and what people are actually really dealing with. And that's the part of learning how to be empathetic, knowing, how to react or how to behave in certain situations, that every situation is not always just, fun and jokes and laughs all the time, and not every situation really is all sad and gloomy and, morose all the time, and just knowing how to apply your different emotions to the different situations that you face. And also, very important, knowing how to emotionally connect with the different people that are in your life, right? Because you are not in relationship with one person, and not all the people in your life are the same, right? So you need to learn how to interact with the different people in your life. Some people are a lot more sensitive, a lot more affectionate, a lot more needy, a lot more loving, and you need to know how to meet them on their emotional needs level. The same way some people don't want all that attention. Some people just be like, leave me alone, I'll be fine. And you need to learn how to, handle that as well, and respect their feelings as well. Another thing about emotional intelligence is that just because you don't understand why a person feels a certain way, it does not mean that it's not valid. It is so sad that when you are upset about something and somebody comes and says, why are you upset about that? Like, it's not a big deal. And to you it really is, and this person is not only just belittling your feelings, but completely making you feel stupid for even feeling that way. And we're not the same, So emotional intelligence is also having the intelligence, the smarts to understand that we are not the same. So what hurts you won't necessarily hurt me, but I'm here for you. I'm here for you if you need me, if you need to talk, whatever you need, I'm here. And I may not understand it, but I don't have to understand it. I care about you, I love you, and so I'll just be here for you. So yeah, emotional intelligence really, really is important. And not just, for the external people in your life, even for yourself, having the same kind of understanding and patience that you would have with other people, having that with yourself. We all know the saying that, like, if you had a friend who spoke to you the way you speak to yourself, would they still be your friend? How long would they be your friend? So emotional intelligence starts with yourself, and then it kind of, pours out into everybody else. And being able to understand as well that other people's emotions don't necessarily have to be yours. They don't necessarily have to affect you in any kind of way. How they feel is how they feel, and they're allowed to feel that way. If a person feels that you've hurt them, that's how they feel. You understand? It's not so much about you understanding, how did I hurt you? What did I do that hurt you? No, it's understanding that, I'm sorry. I was insensitive here, or I was too aggressive here, and I am sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. Whether you understand it or not, that's just what it is. And so if you guys are familiar with The Big Bang Theory, then you know Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Okay, we all love him. We all love to hate him. Okay, he grows on you, right? But he is the smartest person, knows everything about everything, but absolutely nothing about emotions. He is so smart and yet so dumb at the same time. Like, he's emotionally out of touch. So it takes, his friends, the people around him to, kind of teach him how to interact with people, socialize, pick up social cues, pick up sarcasm, and not be so harsh and direct and straightforward all the time. They basically teach him how to be empathetic, right? And we all know that there's people that are like that in our lives, that are smart but not smart, So in as much as we pay so much attention and we invest so much time in our IQ, I feel like we really should be investing just as much time in our EQ. Because at the end of the day, you actually use your EQ more than you do your IQ, because you are always and forever surrounded by people that have emotions. So yeah, in this video, I just wanted us to talk about EQ. I feel like it's been a while since I've heard anybody actually bring that up, and I feel like it is so important to talk about, to look into, to like work on, within yourself. Just the ability to not always just be thinking about you and how things affect you. the world is much bigger than that, you know. The people around you need you as well, you know. So we need to be able to consider another person's feelings, you know. Not everything is just about us and how I feel and how this affects me, and you know, you need to be the kind of person that's going to make me feel good all the time, and consider that other people have feelings too that are just as valid as yours, you know, and just acknowledging that. So people who have a high emotional intelligence are usually categorized by 4 things. So number 1 is self-management. And that is your ability to control compulsive behaviors and also to manage emotions. You know, you don't just do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. Doesn't matter who says what, who feels what, you're just gonna do it, you know. And then also, you don't get carried away by your emotion. You know, like we said, you're able to identify what it is, why you're feeling it, and deal with it. So the second one is self-awareness, and that is your ability to see how your emotions affect your thoughts and behaviors, and how they affect the people around you, how they influence the people that you are in relationship with. The third one is social awareness, and that is to the degree where you can be empathetic, you can be understanding of other people's feelings, their needs, their concerns, what worries them, you know. It's your ability to sympathize with another person. And the fourth one is relationship management, and this is your ability to develop and maintain good and healthy relationships. So emotional intelligence is a very interesting subject, and it's something that we all, I feel like, need to work on and develop more of. If we really have any hope of surviving in this world of people that have emotions that are not always rational, okay? So we need to really focus in on our ability to not just be smart, but be smart, you know, just be smart, be a well-rounded person that is not lacking in anything. So basically what I'm saying is be book smart, but be people smart as well, for your sake and for the sake of the people around you. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and that you guys will give some thoughts to what I've been saying, and that you look into, you know, your EQ. How high do you score? Like, how good is it, you know? And maybe even ask the people around you. You know, we are very lenient on ourselves. We're very kind to ourselves, because we'll be like, no, but I'm a good person. I'm generally very understanding and sympathetic. And the people around you may be thinking, who? You? Okay, you know? So, you know, introspect, and then also ask people around you that you know love you and not gonna say things just to tear you down. And just develop wherever it is that you need to develop. Otherwise, we really will not ever build lasting, healthy, happy relationships. So that's it for this video, you guys. Don't forget to do the things, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.